Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're decorating for Valentine's Day. I think I finally figured out my Valentine's Day style. In the past few years, I haven't really figured out a way to decorate for Valentine's Day that I totally love. And this year I made it kind of like a romantic cottage vibe, which I think goes well with my normal home decorating aesthetic. So I really love it this year, and I think it's because I kind of just meshed it in with my normal decor instead of getting stuff that's just traditional Valentine's Day, because that's just not my style. As always, I'll leave whatever I can linked in the description box for you, including my outfit for today, just in case you are also a passenger princess. With that said, let's get started. Over in the kitchen, I'm just gonna make some very small adjustments that are going to make a big impact and let you know that Valentine's Day is coming up. The kitchen is pretty plain from when I decorated after Christmas, so I'm just adding some touches of pink in here and hearts, and I'm using all items that I have from years past. So on this side of the kitchen, I just added 3 pops of pink and hearts. I've got this light blush pink heart wreath right here above the stove that a friend gave to me last year. I've got this pink heart from the dollar spot years ago. And then I've got this pink heart hand towel next to the hand towel and oven mitt I already had out. And again, these are items I already had. 3 small changes, but it lets you know Valentine's Day is coming, and it just adds such a sweet, soft touch to the kitchen. It's definitely that romantic cottage feel that I was going for. It's got the hearts, it's got the flowers. It goes in very nicely with my decor that I already have. And if you notice, I didn't use any red, and that's because it just doesn't go with my decor. I can never make red look really good for Valentine's Day, so I just ditched it. I will use a little bit in the bedroom, but everywhere else there's no red. For the mugs, all I did was move the heart one down. I already had that up here, and then I added this one with the butterflies because it has a little touch of pink. And that's the only change I made over here. On this side of the kitchen, I added this iridescent sweetheart mug from Ray Dunn. And then I added a matching white version of this heart towel over here to dry our hands. And this dollar spot hand towel right here, we can use it to dry the dishes or just leave it for decor. Love makes this house a home. Again, super simple and easy changes that makes it feel festive for Valentine's Day. In the dining room, I'm sticking to the same plan as the kitchen and only adding in a few touches of Valentine's Day and only using some soft pinks. On the dining room shelf, I kept my beautiful glassware that was up here. This is from Home Goods, and these are from the Target dollar spot. They look exactly the same. I think they came from the same warehouse. I can't believe these are from the dollar spot. They're gorgeous and I love them. So they're very cottage feeling. Go with the florals up here. It looks like it's got a flower pattern on there. And then just added this Target plate, Target bowl, and another Target bowl from years past. They have plates and bowls every year that are heart shaped, so I'll link similar ones in the description box for you. Over on the table, I just switched out the plain white candlesticks that I had and put in some blush colored ones from the new Studio McGee spring line, and it just adds that nice little pop of pink for Valentine's Day. In the living room, again, we're going to be soft, subtle, and pink for that romantic cottage feel. Honestly, this is my favorite Valentine's Day decorating I've ever done, and I think it's because I finally found the balance between Valentine's Day and the style that I already have, and I'm marrying the two. We've got the romantic side and the cottage side, and we're putting it all together. Hearts and flowers, and of course, it feels cozy. I'm loving how the living room turned out. Like I said, we married cottage and romantic together. So we've got flowers, we've got scallops, ruffles, and hearts. Flowers, I think, go with Valentine's Day because, you know, people buy flowers for Valentine's Day, and then obviously the hearts. And we've got the blush light pink color and some other colors thrown in there as well. And then my neutral pillows with that. These blush pillows are new from the Studio McGee spring line. This is from the Valentine's Day line at Target. I love this pillow. It's got some stitching on there, if you can see that. And then the back is Sherpa. Very soft. And then I love the ruffled edge on this heart. I knew I had to have that. And this is ruffled as well, so it goes together nicely. This pillow over here is also from the new Studio McGee spring line, and I plan on using these for spring as well, so I'm getting double the use out of them. This is from Target in a previous year. I don't think they have a cream colored one this year. They have a red and a pink, but I did not see a cream besides the large one that I got. But I'm loving these pillows and how they're not super Valentine's Day, but they definitely work for Valentine's Day, and I can carry these in to spring and then put these away for next year. I ended up changing the page in this book because the pink didn't match, and this is like a little romantic page. It's supposed to be Marie Antoinette and Louis the 16th, and it looks romantic to me. It also goes really well with my kind of like castle scene right here, and then I made up a little story when I originally put these up, like that's the castle, maybe that's the wallpaper in the castle, that's the village, a ship traveling there, a girl reading in the castle. So I made up a whole story in my head, and this goes really well with it. These coasters are from Home Goods, I think last year or the year before. I can't remember when I bought them. And then we've just got a Target candle. It is almond croissant and it smells so good. Over on these bookshelves, it's the same as my after Christmas decorating, except I added this little typewriter that says "You're my type," has one little pink heart. And this is also from Target in previous years. On this bookshelf, everything stayed the same as well, except for down here, I added in some pink and peach books just to add the little festive touch, and it's very subtle. You wouldn't really notice it unless you're looking, and then you're like, oh, that's probably for Valentine's Day. It matches with the other subtle pops of pink. I think it's such a nice touch, and it was absolutely free because I already had these books. Over in the entryway, I added this love letters mailbox to my hooks. This is from the Target dollar spot in previous years. I think it's so cute and I love bringing it out every year, and it fits on these two hooks perfectly. They're not perfectly spaced, so it won't fit on these ones, but these two are perfect for the hooks on the back of it. It just worked out. It was meant to be. Over here, it's the same as before, except I added this little Rae Dunn faux book stack that says "All you need is love," and it has a little wooden heart tied on there. Finally, we've reached the bedroom. I'm gonna keep the cottage feeling going in here. However, I am gonna try to add a couple of small touches of red as well as pink. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and make the bed and then start adding my pops of Valentine's Day. If the lighting's bad in here, I'm sorry. It's gotten dark out, so all I have is artificial light, but we're gonna go with it. I'm loving the bedroom. So I have my one little pop of red right there, and I have the book I'm currently reading right here, and then my little book journal, and I've got my glasses and a love note from Ethan. He literally wrote love note, but I figured I'd leave it there because it's perfect for Valentine's Day. And I've got my candle with the butterfly and sunflower candle holder. It's actually a bird feeder, but I'm using it as a candle holder. Up here, I've got my Home Goods artwork. The pink doesn't match exactly, but it does go with the cottagey theme, and it's got kind of like a maroon-ish reddish color, so maybe that ties in the red too. This is another Target, my camera will not focus, another Target heart pillow. They don't have the same exact one this year, but they do have a pink one. I don't know if it's quite as light of a pink, but I'll link it because it's similar. This is a Home Goods pillow. These are also Target pillows. They're Studio McGee from a few years ago. I love them. I had them on the couch. I moved them in here. It goes so well with this bedding. And I folded this over to try to make it look more puffy and comfy. We have a lightweight duvet because we live in Florida, so it doesn't get super cold. Love how the bed turned out though. It's so sweet. And then on Ethan's nightstand, I just put this picture of two pinkies interlocked. We do that sometimes instead of holding hands. Over on this dresser, I've got two pink candles. These are from Walmart. They're only 98 cents. That is insane. For less than $2. Doesn't exactly fit in here, but I can make it stand up. But for less than $2, you can have pretty pink candles that you can use for Valentine's Day, Easter, spring. See, I don't know why this one in particular doesn't want to stay. Hopefully it will just stand there. And then this is a little ceramic Target house from a previous year. They have a similar one this year, but it's not the same pretty pink color, but I will link that. And then this is from this year. It is Bullseye with a little heart handkerchief around his neck. So cute. It looks like this is his little dog house, which is perfect because it's right next to Tilly's bed and her little doggy camera. And then over here I have a little Target car with a heart on top. This is from last year or a couple years ago, next to my Studio McGee plant. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's Valentine's Day decorating video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. I'll see you guys in the next one.